Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she say to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Hear what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see.
Hello, hello, hello everybody. Now I would like to say thank you. Oh my god, my sorry for my hair. They are in a crazy configuration today. I okay. Thank you for the subscribing. No one here yet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you again. Since sometimes they say that I'm not enough grateful, and I should learn not to hurt myself. Okay. Anyhow, yes, I look like a witch today, really. What is wrong with? I have no idea what I did. I had a shower and then something got wrong. I have very bad day with my hair today. Okay. Okay. Hey, sorry I haven't been online much. Been working a lot the last couple of weeks. We were worried about you a little bit. I must say it. Especially your grandmother was like, did I say something wrong to him? Have I done something wrong to him? And then, thank you, thank you. And then there is a mystery. There is a mystery because it seems that today you subscribe, but I receive another subscribe from somebody as anonymous, and now I'm going to be a little bit paranoid. I'm sorry, because I'm still afraid that those Italians are after me again. Not so long time ago, another one appeared and he tried to speak about the guy that received the letter from my lawyer. So I would like to close this story once and for all. It was enough of a tragedy. I was scared to go around the city during the night, and yeah, so we are happy to have you here again. No one here yet. We are sorry that you had to work a lot, and my grandmother wants to ask just if you eat well. It's grandmother power. So, but I don't know. You are not the only one that was in a very stressful period. A friend of mine, Martino, wrote to me, I hope to survive to March. So yeah, last month was tough, and actually I'm getting mad with the embassy because there is a document that they can do it in 2 days. Good morning, Ale. Hello! I was talking about you and you appeared, so I cannot say anything about anybody that they can. But I was just saying that last month was very stressful for you, so. And yeah. But I'm happy to have you back. As you can see, I changed the song at the beginning. I hope it's better than the last one, because the truth is that I always would like to sing, but the distance between a good singer and me is like the distance from here to Andromeda. So I should hire a teacher, but yeah. No donations are enough to do it. But anyhow, thank you for the money. No one here yet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, those candles are not done by me. It's artificial intelligence, but I plan to do other candles. Now I'm using all the candles that I have, then I would melt what is left and create new candles. And yeah, I will show you the result, and one day I will sell them. When I became very good, I will sell them. I will sell them with Ale name. So, but I'm happy you people are back. First of all, I miss you. Second of all, when I don't see you, I start to think too much. Are they okay? Do they eat? I'm worried. I'm a considerate person. So the question is, somebody has enrolled, has subscribed, but I don't know if I receive this information when they come back to my channel or what. So the mystery is very big. But anyhow, yes, I would like to hug you all together. Also because, I don't know, it's springtime, I need love. Even a bad person like me sometimes needs love. So, hello everybody. Yesterday, I was trying to solve an exercise with Python, and I solve it in a very rough way, and then they say, oh, you can make a recursion, you can make a for cycle. Yes, I know, but I don't know how to do it. That was also my idea. And then they show me the right answer, and it was like ding, something like this, and I wrote a poem, a history, romantic book, something. So people answer me also in WhatsApp, but it seems that I need a document from the embassy, and this person who should do it is away, and all you have to do is waiting. I don't have time, otherwise I have to pay other 20 euros, because Italy is fantastic. If you need a document, you need to go to the embassy. The embassy will give you another document. You can apply for the first document, and you have just 5 days, but nobody answered you from the embassy. You write again, and they answer you, and they say you have to wait. Do you pay the 20 euros for me next time? So I will have to call the second office and say that I'm sorry, I cannot present it to you. Do you hear about this? In Italian Parliament, bill would ban English words in official communication. No, but I'm not surprised. That's the beginning of the fascism. That was what Mussolini did. And yes, there are also some purists that say, these words from English are not our language. That is called barbarism. Ban English words. And it's crazy. It's crazy because this Meloni speaks English. She speaks French. She speaks quite well, I must say, Spanish, because I think she spent a lot of vacation there. Okay, I'm going to read it. Italian official better start pronounces bruschetta correctly, or they could face up to 6-figure fines. I feel like the whole damned world has gone mad the last few years. Yes, I feel there is the same situation, so you are not alone with this feeling. And generally I look at them with eyes, I cannot open my eyes more than this, but what are you doing? The point of the matter is that we have so big problem about our finance, about our economy. Um, we have to pay debts that are billions and billions of euros. I don't know how much, and the problem, the true problems are Italian word or English words. Yes, sure. That's pragmatic, I would say. New legislation introduced recently by Italian's right-wing ruling party seeks to ban the use of English words, an Anglicist pronunciation of Italian words in the government communication at school, in the media, or advertising. They think they are going to stop it. Yes, sure. According to a CNN report, Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has given her blessing to propose legislation in the name of protecting the Italian language and the country's national identity. I need help. I need help. I don't know. Give me some force. Use the force, Alessandro. In the lower chamber of deputies, we speak Italian. Francesco Rampelli, who introduced the legislation, wrote in the member tweet pinned, so how to translate a tweet, cinguettio, pinned to the top of his profile. We continue our battle for the use of our language instead of English. Someone like me, as a reporter, asks his question not knowing a word, fine 100,000 euros. Okay, in my channel, you can make all the Italian mistakes that you want, because your Italian is actually better, much better and precise, and you use even punctuation than my haters. Really, my haters have problem with all of them. They have problem with I guess the keyword, because they use J, which in true Italian it's not a letter. In our alphabet we have not the J, for example. I do still have to look up certain words. My dear, I think they have the same problem. And really, sometimes they write, and I have to read twice, because I don't get what they want to say. Really, if you want to make your insult more efficient, please try to use the keywords. And I often don't know Italian names of the countries. I discovered that they say, for probably English people, they say Tanzania, and I always say Tanzania. So you are not alone in this fight. Be strong, and especially eat well. Okay, we don't want you to have problem with food. So I'm going to read again. The tweet, which was written in Italian and translated with computer assistance, was accompanied by a clip from the chamber in which a speaker used the word dispenser. Mr. Rampelli denounced that word as an Anglicism, thought his use of the Italian dispensatore become dispenser in Google's auto-translate function. Who will use dispensatore in Italian? I have a crisis, another one. Euronews reported that instead of using the English word dispenser, Italian government officials would have to say dispensatore di liquido igienizzante per le mani, which literally translates to dispenser of sanitizing liquid for the hands. I'm losing my mind. Mr. Rampelli tweet denouncing dispenser use that lengthy phrase. The legislation would levy fines ranging from about $5,500 to under $10,000 to violators. Yes, that's the first problem. First problem in Italy, sure. Siamo entrati nella bocca della follia. Yeah. On the brink of madness, we are there. We overcome the thresholds and we say hello to the mad people. I will start to think that Julia Roberts, just because I dyed my hair and I have dark brown eyes. Sure. Further, the Nation Culture Ministry would be charged of making sure correct use of the Italian language and its pronunciation. Like many languages worldwide, Italian has seen an influx, I don't know, of English words in recent decades, as that language has become globally dominant and more Italians have come to learn it. Endly, I would say, endly. I'm not good, but I'm trying. Words such as briefing and deadline, for example, have become more common in Italian since they are single words that, like dispenser, Italian would require a whole phrase to convey. Yes, sometimes you are in a hurry and you want to speak very effectively. Looks longer too. Italian has been a mess. Italian has been a mess since they try to unify the local dialects. Sure, I think so. And yes, for example, my grandmother was from I hate to say it in the past. Was from Venice, or around Venice, and over there they don't read the double consonant. They don't feel it, they don't hear it, they don't say it, and they don't write it. So she has always had a problem with double consonant, and furthermore, for her the letter that does not exist is always like S, which make it Italian sweeter to me. And okay, it's grandmother, you have to forgive everything to your grandmother, it's like your duty. But yeah, so double consonant does not exist. They don't hear the letter Z. So when she wrote, she was a little bit weird to me. But anyhow, people, have a look. 47.4%. Sorry, I don't. Doesn't work every time. It doesn't work. You are bad people. Okay, exorcism. 47.4%. So we are conquering the entire universe. And yesterday I was making this exercise about unpacking stuff. On the last question, Ghostbuster. Yes, coming back. Because you know, this website is called Exorcism, which is a joke between to exercise and to exorcist the ghost, because it's it's done just with exercise with Python or Java or other languages, and they don't explain everything like it was a book. So it's very tough, and they know it, and it's like to exorcist the language. So I'm a type of ghostbuster. There is a reason. I'm mad, but generally there is a reason. I'm a very organized mad person. Uh-huh. And those people are very realistic, I must say. Ah! I didn't say any bad words. I didn't say any bad words. I'm going to be bold. Just there. So, the truth of the matter is that there is unpacking exercise, which is basically extracting, for example, string, numbers, integer, whatever, from list or for tuple. This the list in Python are, I guess, like most of the array in C# or I would say Java, but I'm not sure. I just had a look about Java, and because in one book there was very good UML modeling described with Java examples. So you see, I have trouble in the English language now because I'm talking about a book that it's written in German, and just German words comes to my mind. My mind is very sectorial. This is German, this is English, this is Italian, this is Czech. They don't communicate one with the other. They don't speak. They have argue. And about this exercise, about unpacking or packing, which is the opposite operation, I always had troubles, and so I read everything twice again about the theory. And yesterday I had a very long afternoon, but endly I won. But how I solved this exercise? It's possible because all the tests worked, but as the mentor said, it's not possible if you have very long string. And I know, which is why I wrote it to you. I wrote to you. Instruction. For want of a horseshoe's nail, a kingdom was lost. Or so the saying goes. I guess that's not American, it's English, but because it's English style. They make some funny comments that I don't get every time. I don't understand their humor. Given a list of inputs, generate the relevant proverb. For example, given the list nail, shoes, horse, rider, message, battle, kingdom, you will output the full text of the proverbial rhyme. For want of the nail, the shoes was lost. For want of a shoes, the horse was lost. For want of a horse, the rider was lost. For want of a rider, the message was lost. For want of a message, the battle was lost. For want of the battle, the kingdom was lost. And all for the want of a nail. Yes. Note that the list of inputs may vary. Your solution should be able to handle lists of arbitrary lengths and content. No line of the output test should be a static unchanging string, and all vary according to the given input. In unpacking and multiple assignments, you learned multiple techniques for working with lists, tuples of arbitrary length, as well as function arguments of arbitrary length. This exercise would be a great place to practice those techniques. How this exercise is implemented for Python. The test cases for this track add an additional keywords argument called qualifier. You should use this keyword argument's value to modify the final verse of your proverb. So what I done is very long, and it helps the test. So if a qualifier is known, so we don't have any change, and you receive every time a shorter version of this list or this list, you can go on started the output list, which is void, and if the length of your input data is 0, so this list is void, you return the void array. If it's 1, you start with the last sentence, which is this one, and you bring a 0. I saved input data into A, and I said give me the 0 position element, which is nail, and I did it all together inside a list. If it's 2, I started with this tragedy, and I said for want of input data 0, which is nail, the input data 1, shoes, was lost, and I add what I did before, which is and all for the want of a nail. I append everything and it's done. Then for the 3, I use the same technique and I put those together, and this one. I know that with a 4 would have worked somehow, but first of all, this was the first time that I used 4. I use this f function, because generally I put string all together with plus, but in this case was not possible because you don't have to put the strings all together in a bigger strings. These strings are done one after the other with a comma. So a way to do it is with f, and I discovered it, of course, afterwards. And what has happened to me? It didn't save everything that I put together. It's okay. The iteration is okay. Let's see. I don't know why. He's joking with me. But I can probably come back to the last iteration. Yes. Revert to the last iteration, yeah. Now there is everything, okay. I put everything together till the 7, but it can be that the qualifier has something else inside. It's not void. And I put it here, the qualifier at the end, which will change just the last sentence. And for and all for the want of a horse, shoe, nails instead of just nails. But I'm thinking, if it's known, does it work if I said just else, which it makes a little bit more generalized? Yes. Submit. We have iteration 2. So instead of putting horseshoe, it can come whatever it wants. It just has not to be void. problem is you can do it with a very easy solution with recursion if you add another function, but I was not able to do it. Or you can use it, you can use a for, and that's also the beginning of troubles. Yeah, ooh, 7 people. What has happened today? I'm so happy. Come, people, come. And I'm very happy. Whoa. So, this is the unpacking. You can keep things and bring things from Temple and from lists, and then you can work on it, on them. And that's very interesting. And since I was not satisfied with my solution, and even with this iteration, I'm not completely satisfied.
Es geht kürzer. Ich habe es auch mal versucht und in GitHub gibt es eine etwas kürzere.
I wrote to the mentor. And now I hope I can share to you. Yes, let's see what the mentor said, and you can see it better. I know there is an easy way to solve this problem, but nothing else has worked with me. I'm the problem. So I have submitted this solution. Congratulations on passing all the tests. They are very nice every time. This is an exercise that may benefit from a recursive approach. If you are interested in recursion for Python, you can start learning about it here. A loop is probably more efficient. It's arguable which approach is more readable. In Python does not guarantee tail call elimination, so, which I don't get so much what it meant, but I have to ask. So, it is an approach that should not be used for large amount of iteration. You are right, 100%. One effect of using the tail call is that state variables don't need to be mutated. All that it's need is to pass the expression for arguments in the next tail call. If you would like to an example of above suggestion, you are welcome to view this solution, which I would like to say is not mine. So they use the recursion and they use another function, proverb recursive, start, rhyme, output. So if the rhyme is just one line long, I guess, or one sentence, output append what we did of start. Start would be the first element, so the nil, and return output. Otherwise, output append, and you go like rhyme or 0, which is where there are all these nil, shoes, and whatever. The second one was lost. And return, because you need afterwards all of them, so it's recursive. They call it again this function with start. Rhyme, it's now from the first to the last one, and then there is output. What they did is proverb lines qualifier, which is what we have done. If not lines, so if it's void, we return the void one. And we start at line 0. If there is a qualifier, we add the qualifier to the start, which I don't get it because the start is not okay, the start is the nil, so it would come nail plus, for example, shoe something, horseshoe, and then the space between. Okay. In any case, you have to return the proverb recursive, so it calls this function with start the lines and output between brackets. You understand, it's very complicated. It's not the first time that I'm checking and trying to learn the recursion, but people, you have a lot of fun. So I put the second iteration, and there is something new that I said yesterday, but there were not enough people about my life. I will probably enroll in, I hope, 1.5 months Python course, which would last, I don't know, 4 hours, 6 hours, I'm not sure. And we are going to learn about web designing, and we start from polymorphy, OOP, and stuff like that. So till now I studied a lot of exercise by myself. At least I would receive help, and this course will start at the end of May, 22nd of May, more or less. So I have more than 1 month to learn stuff again and consolidate what I know. And then I will probably stream during the evening and talking about something else, but I plan as soon as this course will be over to finish all the exercise that are left. Anyhow, on average I try to solve 1 exercise per day and during the weekend as well. So if I keep going like that, and I hope so, in 1 month at least I would have to solve something like other 30 exercise. So I'm not leaving alone. I'm not going to leave you alone in the desert. And I really would like to solve as many exercises as possible. And I also say to the mentor, okay, there are a lot of concept in here. Can you please, maybe in the future, if you have time, add maybe the concept of recursion with exercises? And I would like to underline that as an exorcism needs donation to survive this year. So if you are not in trouble like me every time with money, please donate. It's not that I'm trouble with money, but I'm receiving money from the social help, and I hope that this all things is going to change. Also because, yeah, it's frustrating. I don't like this situation. So. And for me, a course like this would be very, very tough, since, yes, I do speak German. My German is not perfect, I understand it, but yeah. It would be a battle, I'm sure of it. And today I would like to ask to a person if he comes and we can solve an exercise together, but I'm not sure he's even online. So 4 people on average, it's like, wow, something new. So if you want to subscribe to this channel, generally I show you an exercise per day with Python, and I finish already 4 concepts. My name is Alessandra and I'm from Italy, but I live in Germany. So I do speak even German, I speak English, I speak Italian, so I speak also a little bit of Czech. I'm trying to become a teacher. I don't know if it would be in Italy, Germany, or in this earth, in the United States, in Canada, whatever, but the goal is this one. And one day, my biggest dream is complete my first Udemy course in which I will teach what I know. And probably there are some people selling like 1,000 times their course, and some a dream of mine, a passive income, selling my course, basically do nothing. But so far I wrote a book which is called Crystal Stairs. It's an horror fantasy. You can have a look at it. It's online. And you can have fun with it. In Italian it's called Scala Cristallo, and it's about my nightmares, my dreams, all together into a fantasy story. But what about Python? I'm pretty much in the middle, a little bit less than the middle of this course. There are 137 exercises. I solved with success 65. 5 are the troublemakers that I can not solve, and 76 are still available. There are 15 basic concepts, and I finish 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. For tomorrow, what I plan to do is either solve one exercise with classes, because I learned a little bit more about OOP and I was able to finish other 2 exercises, but there are 4 to go, so there are still a lot. Or finish the Booleans. But my trouble is that I don't understand how this game works. So I will probably have another very interesting day learning about how to use this stuff, which is the yacht play. Probably because yacht is something too expensive for me to buy, so I don't even get the concept. But yeah, we can have a lot of fun together, and I'm going to show you the solution tomorrow. But I'm still hoping that somebody is going to come to help me. Probably is very busy, poor guy. Nemo, you are here. Please come to help me. Or where are you, Nemo? I wanted to solve with you exercise. Here I am. Okay, Memo. Okay, maybe I can solve this exercise with Memo. It's the yacht exercise. And if you didn't see and you came just now, sorry, in the syllables, it's about Booleans as concept. Instructions. The dice game Yacht is from the same family as poker dice, Generala and particularly Yetsin, of which it's a precursor. In the game, 5 dice are rolled and the result can be entered in any of the 12 categories. The score of a throw of a dice depends on a category chosen. So there are 12 categories, and Any combination, any combination. Okay, the first one scores 3. So you add just the 3. The second combination gives you 4. I guess you add this one. 3, you add all of them, all 5. This one, 4 numbers of 4, 4. No idea. 3 numbers of 3, so 2 numbers of 2. Okay. 4 numbers of 4. I don't see any 4 here. Score 0. 5 numbers of 5. Here they add the 5, I guess. 6 number of 6s. I don't play with cards. I hate play cards. In here what they do, they bring just the last one. I need support. I have to go, Ale. See you next time. Bye bye. We love you. We love you. We love you. Come back here. No. I have to. Come. Do what you want. We say hello. See you soon. Full house. 19. 3 plus 3 plus 3, 19. So they add everything. 3 of one number and 2 of the other. Okay. Any combination means can happen everything. Little strain, 30 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. Big strain, 30 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sum of dice, score 18. Any combination. 5, 8, 10. Choice. Yacht, 15. All 5 dice showing the same face. Not going to survive. If the dice do not satisfy the requirements of a category, the score is 0. If, for example, 4 of a kind, okay, here. Is entered in the yacht category, 0 points are scored. Okay. A yacht scores 0 if enter in full house category. Okay. So if you make a mistake, you will receive 0. That would happen a lot, I guess. Task. Given a list of values of 4 or 5 dice and a category, your solution should return the score of the dice for that category. If the dice do not satisfy the requirements of the category, the solution should return 0. You can assume that 5 values will always be presented, and the value of each will be between 1 and 6 inclusively. You can assume 5 values will be always presented. You should not assume that the dice are ordered, so they are not put into sets. God. Yacht, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, full house, 4 of kind. Little straight, big straight, choice, score. Dice category. Okay. So, that's the nightmare for today. Give me 1 second and I will come back. I'm going to come back.
So, dann sind wir nämlich da auch schon bei 4 angekommen. Ne? Ja, jetzt gibt es ja auch den Unterschied zwischen Ströms und 3 und 4, das wird dann können wir mal versuchen. So, jetzt zeige ich mal. Jetzt haben wir den Mechanismus markiert. Kann man so. Wir haben es ja wieder mit. Sie waren dann auch markiert.
Yeah, I'm back, I'm back. Do not escape, people. Here I am, I'm back. Hello. So that's the exercise I would like to solve today. Coming back to Python. Yacht nonce. I let it for months and months and months without solving, or years and years. So I would go with these things before, because you know what you need to have. The combination, how many points you have, and so on. Big straight, none. How they are going to score your score, pa pa pa, 5, 6, thanks for that. Yes. Big straight. Test pairs, but not big straights. Ah? What? Big straights. What I wanted to do was big straights. Okay. And let's say the dice and the category. So, if the category is big straights, okay. Idea, big straight. Python, don't strangle me. Or should I give them, instead of big straight, change the value as you see fit? Score categories. Probably I need to write this one inside of an array, a list. So, sorry, mistakes. Shit happens. And separate by comma. Four and 5. Ah, don't do that to me.
Ach so, ja, also wir waren jetzt noch zu sehen, ob wäre.
So, return 30. Let's try. Yeah. Ah, see, one test does work. Otherwise, else 0. 12?
Zwischendatei von
Ah, okay, because I eliminated a lot of stuff. Okay. But I would start to save it somewhere because it's already something.
was machst du?
And probably you can solve it also with case.
Datei, die exportiert XML-Datei aufnehmen.
So I'm going to
Steht, haben wir ja eben gesehen.
save this partial solution somewhere in my notes, and this exercise is called yacht. Yeah. And I will keep going and keep going. And let's see if I can reach something this afternoon. I will have a lot of fun. Okay. What I have in mind to do, and I can do it even now, is the little straight. So this one will go back 30 as well. Little straight. Blah. 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 So this one I can copy. It's completely another case, but if you want to know something about me, I don't see it straight. I have 30 problems with my eyes, so the problem say indentation is false. It seems straight to me. Okay. Wrong done. Oops. Is it something bad happened? Why 12 before and 9 right now? Scores 30. If I make it opposite. Does it change something? I guess. No. You're a bad guy. Yacht. Yacht 50.444 B-strain. Yeah, I used those two ones because I was at the end of the day they do the same thing. Is it something bad or something forbid me to do this? Because at the end of the day they use the same rules. Okay. And if I put end. Ah, they cannot be of two categories at the same time. Getting mad. What scares me? Any combination. So if I put this one, score 3. One number of 1. So it's enough to have one number. You have to see inside the strings how many times this number 1 is there. People this afternoon would be very interesting, like the Chinese course. I wish you a very interesting life. Then tragedy strikes. But I will try to do everything in my power to keep my promise. Yesterday I was proud of me. I promised something, I could keep it my promise. I generally try to keep my promise. If I don't keep my promise, I solve another exercise. I'm not perfect. So now I'm leaving everything boiling down. But I would like to write the ideas that I have. I have to check how many times a number is inside this list.
Genau, und jetzt habt ihr eine XML bekommen und in der ist dann auch die XML-Datei drin. Und es ist das Binary-Verzeichnis.
So probably there will be a find all or find function. And I don't know if it does recursively. So if it doesn't do recursively or with iteration, I need to use for. I write use for question mark. And also to change a little bit, maybe I have to use case solution. Because it's more elegant and probably even more correct. So, those are the ideas that I'm starting from. If you have anything to say, you are wrong or something, please tell it to me. I'm not that bad as a person. I can accept to be critics if you don't punch me in the face. So today I can. Wow, it's very late already. I need to repair my nails. I would like to see if there is somebody who I can raid, because today I need to solve this exercise. It would be already difficult. Somebody to raid? Can you give me somebody to raid? Does somebody wants to start streaming? I need somebody to raid. Copy the
die sind nicht schlecht zu schreiben, sondern
doctor. I copy your suggestion. Doctor Omni. Does this with question with or without the exclamation mark? Sorry, I'm stupid.
Ja, Moment. Also, wir haben noch nicht gesehen, denke ich mal.
Ah, without. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. I will do it. I will do it. Give me a second. I'm just very slowly. I'm a slow learner. You know. You know. Read. Thank you very much for coming by. Thank you for helping out with ouch with the solution. I appreciate it, and let's see if tomorrow I can come with a rational solution. I love you all, and we'll see next time. Please don't go away immediately. I need to raid. Make me come back here, all of you. We need to raid it, this guy with power. So let's go. Raid. Come back. Everybody back. Everybody back. Everybody back. Bye bye.